live tonight because I just had with me. So this client, I had to come on and tell you I'm a mess. I haven't shaved. Nothing's going right, and I had to come on because client's just finished with me, and her story is just so freaking inspiring. So freaking inspiring that I had to come on and tell you. So we've been working together since December. Oh, start of December. Her second session was the end of December, so it must be the start of December. We just looked this up with her. And so she's been doing these amazing things in the last few sessions. Just incredible. The goal she's been setting, and her journey's been one that a lot of my clients go through, and I wanted to share it with you just briefly because of it's not this smooth sailing thing, and it's, you know, starting out, some of her beliefs: I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough, I can't get the people I want. Here, I can literally read them to you. I have them from the second session here. Here we go. Some of her beliefs starting out: I'll never be good enough for anybody. That's what she told me in December. She scored that a 9 out of 10 intensity. She believed 9 out of 10, as in if 10 is like the Bible, she believed 9 out of 10, I'll never be good enough for anybody. I would cause more harm than good in a relationship, 9 out of 10. I'm not attractive, 9 out of 10. How's this for another one? Oh, where we go. Dating is mortifying, 8 out of 10. Dating is time consuming, 9 out of 10. These are her beliefs. And as this client has gone along this journey, we got the basics right. We started getting her diet, her drinking, her hydration, her sleep, balancing her life, doing a lot of the life coaching stuff. Her mind started to operate better. We did a lot of gratitude, a lot of mental health stuff. This started to improve her state. It started to improve her state, right? And then, you know, as it does, so she got in a good state, and then some stuff happened at work, and then it went down. Uncertainty crept in. She got through that. Things got better again. Meets a great guy, meets a fantastic guy, obviously dating in between, but meets a fantastic guy. Boom. Things go down again when he suddenly disappears. Right? And she really hit her. This really hit her. There was a lot of chemistry there. This really got to her, right? And then recovery. Things get better again. And then she gets to that point, right, where she's feeling good in her life, and it's like, well, what's next? And then we pushed her to do some massive fear things. And, you know, I won't go into the details, but she's helping women, social conscience, helping the homeless, just incredible goals that she was so scared of doing. And now she's doing them. She's serving people in her own life beyond her job with areas she's truly passionate about. And this is what makes me so proud. So her journey was this, right? The little slip into uncertainty, and then the big rise. Little slip, big rise, little slip, big rise. And then this is where we're at. We're finishing up. So I had to share this with you. Live, rough, unshaven, I don't even care. I had to share this with you. Okay. In December, her belief: I'm not good enough for anybody, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 intensity, she rated that. Now, 1 out of 10. That's how strongly she rated that today. Her belief: I would cause more harm than good in a relationship, used to be 9 out of 10. Is now 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Where 10 is this is the Bible, and 1 is this is absolute BS. She's a 1 out of 10 now, when she was a 9 out of 10 7 months ago. This is what coaching is about. This is what, when you really hold yourself accountable, when you do the exercises, when you really work on yourself, you know, coaching may not be the cheapest thing in the world, but this is why I have 3 coaches. Money can't buy this, guys. I can't stress this enough. This is really what changes your life. It's when your mind's actually functioning for you. Dating is mortifying. You remember that was an 8 out of 10? Now a 1 out of 10. A 1 out of 10. Dating is time consuming. 9 out of 10. Now a 5 out of 10. Marriage and relationships are inconceivable was a 9 out of 10 in December. 7 months later, it's a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Like the difference that these changes in her beliefs will make in her life, you can't state them highly enough. And it was our last session today. I'm so actually sad that she's not doing more sessions. She said something really powerful. She said, I'm really, really happy and confident where I am right now. That's what it's all about. That's honestly what it's all about. What's the point in a relationship if you're not happy in it? Like in the end, for my clients, if they don't get a relationship, what does it matter if they're happy in their lives, if they're in a great place in their lives, if they're loving where they're at? Are you honestly telling me they're not going to attract a relationship? I don't care if they don't get a relationship if they're this happy. And I've had a number of clients who haven't gotten a relationship who've worked with me and just come to me and say this. And you know what? I think this is better. In fact, this is better. This is better because they're saying, by the way, thank you for the comments. They're saying, hey, I'm freaking happy where I am. I'm meeting people. I don't need a relationship like I thought I did coming to you. I'm happy where I am. I'm attracting men, and I'm going to commit to a relationship if the right one comes along. Still taking action in that area. I'm happy. I'm happy, Mark. My mind is working for me. Dating's fun if I want to do it. Marriage and relationships are fun. I feel attractive. Got men coming to me. But you know what? That's not what it's about for me anymore. It's about enjoying my life and loving where I'm at. And it was interesting because this client in her last little dip had this last little dip about 4 weeks ago, still way above where she went. But as I said, it was like another dip, right, into uncertainty. I had to really push her to overcome this next fear and really get hard on her because I was being, I think, a bit soft with her. Really got hard on her these last 4 weeks together. She took more action, and this one little thing, it was literally just one little thing that she did that she was terrified of. And now it's given her exposure to this huge audience, making a massive difference in these people's lives. And she's just high on life right now. And you know what? There'll be more dips. There'll be more uncertainty. No one goes like this. If you go like this, if you think you're going to go like this, you're kidding yourself. You go up and then you go down. If you break through that fear, you go up a bit more and then you hit something, next block, down again, uncertainty. Certainty, confidence, uncertainty. Certainty, confidence, uncertainty. That's the journey, and it's so beautiful over 7 months to have seen her doing these waves that increase in height each time. And this last one was massive for her because the guy disappeared. It was a big dip. She really liked him. And then, boom, she gets herself back up, confident again, dips again, feeling like she's lacking purpose, and boom, she just... What can you say? Marriage and relationships are cop-outs. 8 out of 10, 7 months ago. That was her belief. She believed 8 out of 10, where 10 is biblical, that marriage and relationships are cop-outs. Today, after coaching, working on her mindset, 1. 1 out of 10. So this is the difference you make when you work on yourself. This is what happens when you show up, when you invest in yourself, when you do the exercises. Yeah, I certainly wasn't planning to come on and do a live video tonight. Men are weak. Used to be a 5, is now a 2. Men are superior was one of her beliefs. She believed 7 out of 10 intensity that men were superior. Now it's 1. 1 out of 10. Like, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I will take some... Oh, we got some people on the Facebook too. Oh, there's no sound on the Facebook. Dag nabbit. Okay, well, that's somewhat disappointing. I've just gone for 8 minutes on Facebook without any sound. How is there no sound? Well, I'm actually on the YouTube. Thank God. Oh dear. Well, I just did an 8-minute live mute Facebook video. That's fantastic. Live, there you go. I'm glad you guys can be on the YouTube though. Sorry about that. Bloody Facebook, hey? Let's have a look at some of the questions. Cindy C says, I agree. Thank you, Cindy. Peaks and troughs, absolutely true. It's so difficult to find the right person these days. Can you hear me yet, Facebook? Oh, who knows? We'll leave it on. It's been a train wreck on Facebook, so we may as well keep the train crashing. It is so difficult to find the right person these days. I wish this was easier. It seems that people don't want to be in serious relationships anymore. Anna Ruby, I promise that is a limiting belief. I promise there are people out there that want that. I mean, without talking to you and hearing about your situation, it's hard to help you personally. It's never a lack of resources. It's a lack of resourcefulness. So make sure you keep challenging those beliefs and keep taking action, whatever that action is. Hi, Mark. Will you stay still in a relationship if not happy anymore? Shay, why would you stay still in any area of your life if you're not happy anymore? Cons is saying, hi from the Philippines. Love your channel. I'm learning a lot. Thank you, Cons. I'm going to be live. No, I've got one more video from the Philippines, but it's not live, so I'll put that out this week for you. Jen says, hello, Mark. It's amazing what you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can you hear me at Facebook? Nope. Facebook's cooked. Facebook is all sorts of cooked. Oh, God. Well, I'll go delete that video later. Hi. Hi, Samless Facebook. Maybe I should end it now and end the carnage. Okay, let's end the video now. If you end this live video now. Alright, well, that was a bit sad on Facebook. Thankfully, YouTube is all good. Let's get on the phone. Easter says, you are the best. Any other little comments while I'm on here? We're filming tomorrow. We're filming tomorrow. How cool is that? We are... Oh, what? Oh, message came up. I'm going to get rid of that. Yeah, we're filming tomorrow. We got... Oh, how many? 12 videos we're going to film for you. I'm going to film a whole batch of videos tomorrow. We got some really cool topics. How to get a guy to commit before sex we've got coming up. How to be more spontaneous. We've got 2 videos on that. What else was I having a play with today? Signs he wants to marry you. Whoop, whoop. Signs he's serious about you. Got a few of those, so we're going to have some fun tomorrow. Okay, votes. Do I delete the Facebook video or do I... No, I guess I should leave it live, hey. I'll post a link to the YouTube one in the comments. God, that's embarrassing. Ciao from Italy. Hope Amal Sweetness says, how can I get over him? Have a look at my video, Hope. If you YouTube search Mark Rosenfeld, how to get over him. How to get over a guy. You'll find my video on that. What else? There's no point wearing these, is there? Done with that since Facebook was so unhelpful. Can't believe there was no sound. I didn't realize for 8 minutes. Princess says, I keep connecting from guys overseas. Why can't I connect with guys in my backyard? That is a good question that I think you need to find an answer to, Princess. I mean, you're enabling it. Let's be honest. You're finding ways to meet these guys overseas and you're messaging them and they're messaging you. Or you're so perhaps more time in local spots is the go. Or if you're going to meet online, make sure you use that location filter. Promise you it will stop those. Unexpected. Speaking of live streams, what's the date today? 24th? Something like that? 25th. Anyway, the first Friday morning of the month in Australia and first Thursday night of the month in US, we're going to have another live stream on YouTube. So let me know what topics you'd like to see in it. Isabel says, hey from Russia. Hey from Russia. That's great. I was watching the World Cup. I loved it. Oh my God, this is so true. Can't wait for those videos that you're going to do. Only live once. Greetings from Finland, says Merya. That's so cool. Your video's in the group. Thank you for... My pleasure, Merya. Thank you for coming online. I'm so damaged, says Hope. Hope, honestly... You're only as damaged as you say you are. You have the choice to overcome those hurdles or be honestly a victim to them. It's up to you. Shay says, how to avoid dating burnout. I actually like that question. I won't go into an in-depth answer right now, but the big thing, Shay, enjoy the process. Figure out ways. So most women I find who are in dating burnout are not really enjoying the process. It becomes a chore. Dating's never been a chore for me. I can never think of one time I've thought of dating as a chore. So if you're experiencing burnout, I'd be really thinking, what value are you not getting from the process? It's actually interesting. I'm writing a video on this for tomorrow, and a big part is going to places that you love instead of like coffee dates. Coffee dates. I don't think I've ever been on a coffee date in my life. If I have, it was years and years ago. Even dinner dates. I know some people enjoy them. I'd rather shoot myself, right? Like, dinner dates are great. So if you enjoy nice food, if you're a foodie, go to your dinner date. That sounds like a great date. I'm not a big foodie. Could care less. Happy with my grilled. Keep life simple. No dinner dates. Not with someone I don't know. I want to explore. I want some sort of adventure. So I'm going to at least walk somewhere or go to the cliffs or something exploring here, even if it's basic. Movement, environmental stimulation on a date, all these things that make dating actually cool. Not to mention, the social skills, getting to meet all these people that you'd never meet in, other circumstances. And by the way, enjoy dating while you can. Honestly, enjoy dating while you can, because once it's over, you'll never get to live like vicariously in someone else's life in the same manner again. How often do you get to meet like a plumber and hear about his life, and then an engineer and hear about his life, and then a puppeteer and hear about his life, or a PhD all in the same week? It ain't going to be happening when you got a husband. So enjoy it while it lasts. The benefits of dating don't last very long, and then you're into commitment and you've got some different kinds of benefits. So yeah, I'd really look at how you're seeing dating. Oh look, we got more people online. I have no idea what that means, but cool. So I find out where they're from after we DM. So they're just messaging you on Instagram or something, are they? Well, you probably need to, the princess, put a bit more effort into meeting men in real life and online meeting with those boundaries. Edith says, quick question. You called a live question, Edith. I'm dating this guy for over 2 months. God, I'm getting messed up. Dating this guy for over 2 months. It's going great. Both not seeing other people. Met his friends, talk about personal stuff, how to keep things going forward to commitment. Can't wait to see your new videos. Okay, I'm meeting. It's going great. Both meeting new people, met his friends, talk about personal stuff. Honestly, Edith, it sounds like it's on a pretty good track. It sounds like it's on a really good track right now. You keep displaying the boyfriend benefits that you offer, sex, loyalty, and love. And as long as you're keeping your own priorities, that guy's going to increase his connection to you. And I mean, you're both not seeing other people, met his friends. So you've agreed to not see other people? It's probably an important question there. Have you agreed to not see other people? Assuming you've had that conversation, he's going to want to keep putting in effort as long as you're holding him to that standard. Quick little tip, actually. Here's a sneak peek of a video I'm filming tomorrow, Edith. Keep refreshing your assessment of him. And by that, I mean a lot of women, like, let's say you've been dating 2 months, a lot of women get stuck on how good he was a month ago. And in many cases, they use it as an excuse to keep investing. What you want to do is like an internet browser that jams up, you want to keep refreshing. So think 10%. If you've been dating 2 months, that means you've been dating 60 days. So 10% is about 6 days. You want to judge him on about the last 10%, 6-7 days. Right? If he's great in those 7 days, then great. He gets more of you and he gets rewarded for that. If he starts to be shitty, then you're willing to walk away. Like, if he just went quiet on you for 7 days now, you'd be like, man, this guy's on thin ice, mate. You got a sex on tap, excitement, and loyalty. That's how the guy should feel. Not because you're playing game, because you want to filter in people who are great for your life. And just because he was great 2 months ago, he has to continue to be great. He gets a bit of leeway, about 10%. That's it. So Edith, keep displaying the boyfriend benefits. It depends, again, if you've had that conversation. That's important. But yeah, as long as it's heading in the right direction. And just remember, Edith, probably the other thing here is, you know, focus on, do you want to commit to him as well? Because he should be thinking the same thing. It sounds like things are going forward. You should be thinking, is this guy going to keep up this behavior, this great behavior, and keep things going forward? I think that's probably the best way to phrase it. Is this guy going to keep up this great behavior and keep me wanting to commit to him? Is the future going to be as good as the past? Because with that mindset, the guy can still lose you. And ironically, that's the mindset that will keep him moving towards commitment. Barbecue dates are fun. I agree. We're getting into a bit of Q&A now. Who have we got? I like Q&As. Actually, we can do a couple more. Hello, I'm watching from South Africa. Hello. Vera says, you know what, Mark? I don't know why my relationships don't work. Like, when I date after some months, he just loses interest. Even though I try to make it work, I feel so frustrated. Vera, this could very well be similar to what Edith is saying. There's these, like, micro scenarios, you know, where, let's say you've been dating 2 months and then the guy pulls away, and it's like, okay, are you going to keep rewarding that behavior and keep hoping to get him back? Or are you going to be like, okay, that's weird. I really liked him. I communicated to him that I really like him and want to see him. But he hasn't done anything. Well, he's going to fuck this up if he keeps up this behavior. You know, you're vulnerable. The guy should know exactly how you feel. It doesn't mean that you're not willing to walk away. And a lot of these, Vera, a lot of these situations where the guy is great for a while, it's like he's won. It's like he's come in, you know, chased you, done whatever, put the effort in. And then it's like boxes ticked and it's done. Chase is over. That's not a thing. Like it's like an internet browser jamming up, as I said, and it's like you forgot to click the refresh button. What's he done the past week? Okay, his behavior in the first month is not relevant once you're, you know, full away into the second month. It's his behavior in the second month that you're judging him on. So he should still feel like he has to qualify himself And you should still feel like you have to qualify yourself to him as well. If you drop the ball in the second month, just stop messaging him, that guy eventually should just go, well, you're on thin ice, biatch. If you're not going to put an effort into me, you're out. He should be qualifying you the same way too. The guy stopped chasing after those couple of months. When he was initially at the beginning, that's a very common, it's like you just switch off the qualification. Like, yep, he's great. I like him. Judge, jury, decision, done. And it never gets reassessed. Reassess. You're not an internet browser. You don't get jammed up. Edith says, we talked about if we were seeing other people. He said he is not. He asked me the same question. I replied with no. Okay. We're going out again tonight. His idea, barbecue a spot. So Edith, that's, you've kind of got halfway with that. So you've had the, we're not seeing other people right now. So just let it float. Let it float onwards from there. Oh, someone's calling me. I'm going to have to decline that message for right now. Let it float along, Edith. At some point, you're going to have like the second level of exclusive conversation, which is we're committing to not seeing anyone in the future. Because right now it's like, you know, you could have just caught him on a bad week. He's like, oh, I'm not seeing anyone else. I don't think that's what's happening, but I'm playing devil's advocate. That's how men can read this conversation sometimes. So the next thing you want to think about is, when do I have the full, like, hey, are we going to commit to not seeing anyone else? And that's a nice little prelude to eventually a label. But honestly, if things are going well, that's what you keep up. You keep up your own priorities. You keep displaying what a great, you know, partner you'd make. And important thing, it'll fall into commitment. Good to hear you going out tonight too. He asked for fun dates. Yeah, I love fun dates. Like, how much more better are fun dates? Cindy C says, a lot of men are guarded. It's hard to love someone if they're afraid. Definitely. There are a lot of guarded men out there. And as the book Attached points out, more of them are likely to be in the dating pool because they're avoidant, as in a higher percentage will be in the dating population than the general population. So yeah, it's about meeting a bunch of people and finding that. So much of my role, it's not just helping my clients meet men, it's helping my clients meet secure men. Because you can meet 40 men, if they're all avoidant, you haven't really achieved much. I hate to say it. Like, yes, you can connect with them, learn from them as humans, have a lot of fun with them. If you're looking for commitment, though, and a solid guy, you got to find the secure ones in the dating pool. And you got to meet a few of them to find them. Edith says, we haven't said exclusive. Yeah, so that'll float along, Edith. Commitment's not there yet, but it's heading in a good direction. Jen says, hopefully you will be doing a video about the fact when a female has health problems, when really to tell a guy. I've actually got that video on the way. In fact, when is that video coming out? Nah. There's a Jamia video out in the next few days. No, next week. Anyway, that one is soon. Chronic health issues, how to tell a guy. Last guy I dated projected all his previous relationships' negativities on me. He was on antidepressants and gaslighted me a few times. The problem is that he is an amazing guy, well-read, intelligent. Shamer, he can be the king of fucking England. If he's gaslighting you and projecting previous relationships' negatives onto you, then does it serve you? If he's a great partner to every other woman in the world and not to you, what good is it? Like, honestly, you have to judge a man on his efforts relative to you. And as I spoke about, and I'm filming a video on this tomorrow, so you're getting a sneaky prelude here, the last 10% of the time you've known him. That's what you judge him on. Doesn't matter if he was a year ago, if you've been dating 2 years and the last year's been shit, then he's been shit the last 50% of the time you've known him. You should have gotten out 40% of the time ago. Hey, I'm from Alger. My God, that's so amazing. And thank you for so much advice. Love you. Thank you. Edith says, I like the idea, invest as much as he invests in the beginning. In the beginning, it was mostly him. Then invest yourself. It gives more, gives less, etc. It's just about keeping a balance and the people you filter into your life. Edith? Exactly. John says, I'm Kez. Can you give me dating advice for over 50s? I don't have baggage personally. I'm 52, but how do I handle all the baggage that older guys I have will meet? I'm 52, no kids, and a hot 52-year-old. Yeah, it's going to be more common in your dating pool, Kez, and that's going to be a big thing, is to understand that people will come with that, and you're going to have to find the people who really have the best minds about it and put the best spin on it. There's a video if you send a message to mark@makehimyours.com.au, I've actually got a video on Facebook about this. So that's a good question. I'll send you the video on Facebook. Edith says, how about a Europe tour? It's happening. It is happening. I haven't finalized the dates. And look, I'm not going to lie. Tomorrowland was a somewhat of an excuse to organize it and influence on it. However, yes, it will be happening around this time next year. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. I'm very excited for that. My man is a celebrity and has many beautiful girls around him. I want to make him fall in love with me. How can I do that? We are not an exclusive couple yet. Okay, this is... I'm going to have to jump off soon. I've got some videos to write. This is... Come back to that thing about not putting a guy on a pedestal. The woman that stands out to celebrities are the ones that don't put him on a pedestal. They see him as a normal guy that shits and farts and falls over and goofball. And honestly, watch that video about not putting guys on a pedestal. Apply all of that and you'll do amazing with this guy. You know, obvious things, the respect model, which I haven't actually published yet, but the boyfriend benefits, balancing those. Mark Rosenfeld, how to make him commit to a relationship. Watch that video about balancing the boyfriend benefits. Watch the video about not putting a guy on a pedestal. You apply those two and show him the boyfriend benefits and don't put him on a pedestal. That's your best shot. Otherwise, though, the other thing, like, other than being a celebrity, why do you want him? Again, Prince fucking Harry, what good is he if he doesn't put effort into you? This is the stupid thing about The Bachelor, right? Great, he's a good-looking guy with a great job. What's in it for you? It's not selfish to ask that. Like, you're allowed to have your needs met too. So the women who get celebrities are the women who think, number one, they don't put him on a pedestal, and number two, they think, is this guy good enough for me? What's that? You know what we should be talking about here? What's that famous quote? Here you go. This is the be all and end all of this quote, all right? What was it that, what's her name? Princess, I don't know the freaking princess's name. Kate. Is it Kate? Kate Middleton. That's the one, right? What was it that she said about William? When one of her friends said, oh my God, you're so lucky to be dating the prince. She said, yeah, he's lucky to be dating me. Boom! That's it. You want to date a celebrity? Have that attitude. And mean it. And mean it. You can't fake this. You got to mean it and believe it. Edith says, I have a question for you. How is it for you knowing and dating when you know much about men and women? Look, Edith, we're all students of this and we're all in it to learn more. I've always attracted fantastic people to my life. And, you know, for starters, not everyone knows what I do. And even those that do, it's pretty clear, you know, there's lots of people that just know me as Mark. I'm just ordinary Mark. No one puts me on a pedestal. It's just, I'm just the fun, goofy guy who has an interesting job and has cool insights and likes EDM music and, you know, business things. And that's just how they know me and treat me. And, you know, it's almost funny going, I'll almost joke with them sometimes. I go, you know, you aren't going to put me on a pedestal, and they'll kind of give me this, you wish. That's how they treat me. That's how my friends treat me, and that's how the women that I've been very fortunate to have in my life have treated me. And with that attitude, I have, you know, huge respect for them and them from me as well. Edith says, oh my God, yes, hope you'll come to the Netherlands. I'm going to have to go. I've got videos. This is fun. But look, back to the original time where I came on. Yeah, my client, beautiful client, finished up with me today. And it just shows the work you do on your mindsets. I'm not good enough for anyone. 9 out of 10 in December. 9 out of 10. She now scores that a 1 out of 10. That doesn't speak volumes. I don't know what does. Thank you for coming online. Join the Facebook group if you're not already in there, and make sure you check out the Academy as well. It's going really cool, and I'm about to upgrade it, and once I do, there'll be a quick flash sale, and that's it. Prices are going up before my book comes out. So thanks for joining me on this live. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but you've been so attentive that I thought I'd stick around. So, yeah, surprise live. Thank you for coming online. I'm really excited to do the next video for you soon, and yeah, talk to you really soon.